In the eye of a hurricane, it is quiet because Jake's not here. Because there's a hurricane. There's a hurricane, guys. So Jake isn't here. He's doing okay. He's safe.
Which is good.
But that is good. But it means we're coming at you with another bonus episode. That's right. We've had a lot of them recently, and this is no different.
Well, it is different, actually.
That's true. Because they're all slightly different. This one is pretty different, actually.
Yeah. So Alex and I came to this realization that doing a bracket with two people, every vote has to be unanimous to advance. And that doesn't make much sense. So in the most popular internet trend of, I don't know, man, like the past 2 years, not the most popular, popular. We're doing a tier list.
A tier list for advertisements. Ads. It's the commercial one. We're not sponsored by any of these guys. But wait a second. You're probably wondering, what the heck am I listening to? This is the Tough Cut podcast. We forgot to say that.
Yeah. It's the Tough. Hi. Hello, and welcome back. This is the Tough Cut podcast. I'm Matthew.
I'm Alex, and Jake's not here
because there's a hurricane.
Yeah.
Cool. So we covered our bases. So yeah, if this is your first episode with us, this is not our normal content. We normally do brackets with movies.
But hey, if you love this episode, let us know, and maybe it will become our normal content, and we'll just do movie tier lists instead of brackets. Who knows? Change the whole thing up.
All right.
I think we'll do one ad at a time, so that way we leave the audience in suspense about like, oh, what are they going to talk about next? We're doing 6 ads today. We each pitched 2. Jake pitched 2 as well.
From Beyond the Void, the Beyond the Veil. Something.
Hey, that's a good podcast. Listen to that one too.
Yeah.
It's about monsters.
Yeah.
Cryptids.
But
advertisements. I'm interested to see what you guys picked, because mine are ads that are funny to me and had an impact on my life. But I don't know if they're like good ads in any way beyond the impact that they've had on me.
None of the ads I picked will convince you to buy a product.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was going to be one of my questions of, did you buy this product at some point?
Yeah.
So I'll start with one of my ads. The first commercial we're going to be talking about today is the 1-800-CONTACTS Special Eyes commercial. Let's get into it.
Your contact lenses that I ordered just arrived.
1-800-CONTACTS? They can't possibly have my brand.
Oh,
it's a special brand. I have special eyes.
Oh, they have so many brands in a giant warehouse in Utah.
That's insanity.
Look with your special eyes.
My brand. I'm such a fool. Quality contact lenses. 1-800-CONTACTS. We're that passionate about eyes.
My brand. I'm such a fool.
They're that passionate about eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I picked this ad simply because of the way he says, my brand. That has become so instilled in my life between myself and my brother that my brother says my brand whenever he farts.
Oh.
And yeah, that's kind of the whole thing.
That's the punchline.
I think the dramatic nature of it, I think it's pretty funny. Just about contact, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I love the super over dramatic presentation of it, emulating kind of that soap opera type vibe.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I guess the other pieces want to evaluate. Is this an effective ad? Does this make me, someone who doesn't need glasses, want to buy contacts?
So, unfortunately, I also am someone with perfect vision, and Jake, who does wear glasses, is not here. Have you ever seen Jake wear contacts?
No, I don't think.
Neither have I. So apparently, this ad was not effective and did not get
100% of glasses wearers polled that are hosts of the Tough Cut podcast. It did not get any market share. So take that to your business classes, give them a little presentation about it. I also think the little guy at the end, I think they could have incorporated their sales pitch a little bit better,
Yeah. What if the guy was in the box, like what if his head just like it pans down into the box to show you the product and it's his head?
I was going to think, I
missed
thought you were
opportunities.
Go for like a little tiny man,
tiny man with big contacts.
He struggles his way to climb out of the box.
He lifts the contacts up like Atlas carrying the world and pushes it into the man's special eyes.
Ooh, that'd be a good sequel commercial.
That would be a good sequel commercial. I'm writing that down for 1-800-CONTACTS. Please sponsor us.
Are they still in business?
I'm sure they are, right? They've got to be.
I'm looking it up. Oh, they are. Yeah, they're doing just fine.
If they're not, that is a big strike against this ad.
Yeah, they're making money.
Okay.
They are out of Utah, just like they say in the commercials. They're not lying to you.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Interesting. Oh, this is all data from 2005.
Oh, no.
Oh, gee. In 2008. Wait.
Oh, did they collapse with the housing market?
No. I'm very confused. This doesn't really explain anything. It looks like, no, they're still operating. We just don't have data. Yeah, because they're just no longer a public company, so they don't have to report their figures anymore. Because
they have a website that's still working, and they're on the top of Google, so they're clearly paying money.
Yeah. Cool. Nice. Okay. They're just no longer public.
So you having not pitched this ad, where would you rank it on our tier list? It's hard to do the first one.
Yeah, I know, because you have nothing relative to it. I would put it like an A or a B tier.
Okay. Yeah, I think A or B is fair. Maybe
we'll
say
one way or the other.
Well, I did pitch it, so I am leaning higher.
We'll go A. I'll meet you at A. Meet you at A.
But I think it's a lower end A tier. So if we have other A tiers, they're above this one, probably.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's a good spot for it.
I think this is a good middle starting point. It's a very, I think, like tasteful control ad where it's got some good jokes. Mm-hmm. It's not perfect. It's not like very laugh out loud funny, but it's okay.
All right. So we're going to hop to my first pitched ad for this tier list. And this is the Legend of Zelda NES commercial. I don't know what the actual title of this advertisement is. Nice graphics is what I titled it. I think that'll do just fine.
All right.
Did you see the latest Nintendo newsletter?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's The Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tektites, Leaders too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link. Yeah, get Zelda. Awesome. Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up. The Legend of Zelda sold separately.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up.
Yeah, it's so good.
Wow.
Intense.
Wiki where?
Yep. As for picking this ad, when I was in my younger years, I was a bit of a fiend for kind of vintage Nintendo stuff. Loved like old NES games, SNES. Myself and my one friend, like, he got an NES and we, messed about. And this commercial has lived in my memory since those days. It's just, it's so dumb and so funny because, like, I can imagine the ad execs being like, what's hot in America right now? Hip hop. So what do? Two white kids, I guess.
Two white kids and some funky, fresh rhyming.
Yeah, it's so good. And my favorite related piece of trivia, there are so many other like 80s Zelda ads that have rap because of this commercial. They're so good.
So it inspired a generation of rap commercials.
Mm-hmm. And
wow,
Nintendo's still around today.
That's true. Did you have an NES?
Or just I did not, but yeah, my friend did.
Did your friend have Legend of Zelda?
He did.
So it worked on someone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Did your friend's parents help him set it up?
No, I think we plugged it in ourselves.
Wow.
So apparently 80s
so
kids
you did it wrong. You guys did it wrong.
Yeah, it does ask you to have your parents help you set it up.
I also I don't know if this is an ad for The Legend of Zelda or just an ad for the NES.
Oh, I think it's technically an ad for the NES.
Yeah.
It just Legend of Zelda happens to be one of the big titles.
Right. Nintendo's flagship Link running around stabbing things.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. So instant reaction for me on this tier list. This is better than my brand. This is easily for me at least a higher A tier ad and probably S tier for me.
I think I sit in a very similar spot. I'm cool with landing it in S tier.
Yeah, let's slide it right in there.
Amazing.
I think it is a perfect fit there.
And hey, if we do another one of these ad brackets, there are so many more Rapping Zelda commercials.
Yeah, audience, let us know if you'd like this concept of just analyzing ads, because we're playing around with doing a bigger ad bracket, but we're not sure yet exactly if we're going to do it. So let us know if you like this content. We wouldn't do another big tier list, but we would do something else, which might be a little interesting. So we're going to do one of Jake's ads.
Oh, this is a good one.
And it is an anti-drug PSA called I Learned It by Watching You.
Is
it good?
It's one of the most incredible works of art.
It's yours?
No,
My mother said she found it in your closet.
I don't know. One of the guys must
Must have what?
Look, Dad, it's
Where
not...
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
It just ends on that?
Yeah.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs. End of commercial.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Matt, here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you use drugs?
No.
Do your parents use drugs?
They don't, so.
Neither do mine, and neither do I. Does this mean that we're nerds?
Well, we host
drugs are cool?
a movie podcast.
Are drugs still cool, Matt?
Well, according to all the anti-drug PSAs I've watched, the answer is no.
Well, so then is this an effective commercial? Did you succumb to the product?
No, but the thing is we have real data from people that went through the DARE program, and it was really bad, really ineffective. I might be wrong. Researchers at Indiana University, commissioned by Indiana school officials in 1992, found that those who completed the DARE program subsequently had significantly higher rates of hallucinogenic drug use than those not exposed to the program.
His dad wasn't even there. There was no dad in that commercial.
all a hallucination.
Wow.
One thing I want to key in on in this ad. Obviously, peak comedy. I learned it from you, Dad. But him going, where did you get it? The kid starting to answer, and then the dad cutting him off, going, answer me.
It was my friend. Answer me.
It's just so funny.
Oh, it's awful. This is truly terrible.
Yeah.
What hell have we wrought by doing this bracket, Matt?
So I think the ad itself is a masterpiece. However, the ineffectiveness.
Do you think it's a masterpiece?
It's so funny. However, the ineffectiveness of the DARE program knocks it down. Those kids had significantly higher drug use, according to this study.
For me, this is a C tier ad. Yeah, I think it's down there.
Can we meet you at B then?
We can. I feel like there's gonna be better.
Oh, you are hard line at C tier. All right.
I'm not a fan of mean dads, and this is a mean dad.
Okay, and Tough Cut Podcast is on the record as we support good dads, so I'll meet you. High C though. High C for me.
I like high C. The juice.
Yeah, I like Ecto Cooler.
It's me slurping up my juice.
Didn't High C, they had that brand integration. Ghostbusters, they made Ecto Cooler, and it was green High C.
Did they really?
Yeah. You still legend has it, you can still find Ecto Cooler at wayward gas stations in the middle of the country.
That's how I feel about Baja Blast, and it only lives on in the Taco Bell menu.
Yeah.
But, oh man, I could guzzle down some Baja Blast right now.
My man would go crazy for some Baja Blast.
If anyone in the audience wants to send me Baja Blast, I guess I don't really want to put my address in the internet. Maybe we'll get a PO box just for people to send us Baja Blast. Okay, so we'll do a snake pattern. So next up is Jake's other ad, or do we want to go back to the top and I'll do mine?
I'm cool with doing Jake's other one.
Cool.
Is this what I think it is? What the shit?
Do you want to introduce this one since I did the other one?
Yeah. So this is a John West Salmon ad titled Bear Fight.
Okay.
At the river mouth, the bears catch only the tastiest, most tender salmon, which is exactly what we at John West want.
Oh my god.
John West endured the worst to bring you the best.
That's how you get your wild caught salmon.
That's an incredible ad. I'm trying to figure out. So this ad was added to YouTube in 2006, but the picture quality made it very much seem like it was much older.
Yeah, it's 240p. This might just be a really bad version of it. I don't know.
Well, okay, so I'm looking at the YouTube comments for this one. If all ads like this, I wouldn't even be mad. I go through a lot of shit when you get the best salmon. The commercial was the funniest thing ever when I was a kid. Oh my god, I'm crying with laughter. Why don't they make ads like this anymore? The bear doing the Ollie Shuffle, LMFAO. I love this commercial. Made me laugh till I cried. It seems like audience supports this ad quite a bit.
Well, the question is, John West Salmon, how are they doing today?
True.
Would this make you buy salmon from John West?
You know, if I see 2 packets of salmon now in the grocery store and one is, I don't know, Atlantic salmon something, and one is John West salmon, I feel like I would lean towards John West salmon.
That makes this an effective ad.
I mean, I don't know another brand of salmon, but now I know John West salmon, right?
Wait, this is amazing. The John West Foods Wikipedia page has an entire section titled Bear Fight Commercial because of how effective this ad was.
That's so funny.
Released a television advertisement depicting a bear fighting a fisherman for a fresh salmon. Video was viewed over 300 million times.
Oh my god.
This was filmed in the Scottish Highlands.
Yeah, it's a British company.
Yeah.
It's only got 5 million views on YouTube, which, granted, is a lot of views for just an ad.
I mean, according to some people in the comment section, they watched it. They remember watching it in like the early 2000s before YouTube.
You know, it's an impressive ad. At first, the bear looks like it's going to fight normally, and then it spins around and does a karate kick. It's pretty impressive because it looked like a real bear. It did not look like a person in a bear costume,
which is probably also helped by the 240p.
That's very true.
Yeah, but no, it's a good ad.
It is a good ad. I love the nature documentary feel of it. Going into the fisherman, just screaming, running into the frame.
Oh, here we go. I found an old BBC article where they have a list of the top 10 viral videos. This is from Monday, November 27th, 2006. Star Wars Kid is the top one. And number 6 on the list is John West salmon bear fight.
Wow. Wait, how many was the list out of?
Out of 10.
Okay, so it's not at the bottom of the list.
No, it's healthily mid-table.
There's a part 2.
What?
There's a part 2. I'm clicking on it.
Part 2 of 2. Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay.
Oh, this one's a minute long.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, let's watch it.
John West part 2 of 2. This one has many fewer views.
Southern Alaska.
The salmon hurl themselves upstream to spawn in the same tranquil pools where they themselves were born.
A little bit bad CG there.
Journey, only the fittest, richest tasting red salmon make it this far. Which is why others, driven by instincts of their own, are waiting. John West endures
you know
the
what?
worst.
I think I've seen this one.
The best.
This one looks like it was probably aired in America. I like the other bear fight one.
I like the other bear fight one more because that one had actual bear fight, and this one was just tickling the need for a bear fight, but not giving you what you need.
Yeah, it seems that this really became their bit was commercials with bears.
All right, so where does this one fall for you?
It's a really good ad.
It is.
It's a really good ad.
It is pretty good.
I think it's a solid S tier.
I think it's S. Do you think it's above or below Nice Graphics? Because
personally,
Nice Graphics had that great rap, and this one's pretty funny, but I don't think it hits that rap need that makes a commercial just like one step better.
Yeah, I would put it below Nice Graphics.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you.
And I'd put the second bear fight commercial. It'd be like a C.
Yeah.
That one was much worse. Better than I learned it from you, or worse?
I think better than I learned it from you. Bear fight part 2.
Just ad hoc adding them in. All right.
So next up is your second ad.
My second one.
So tell me about what I'm looking at here.
So this is a Sony commercial for the Walkman.
When I hear the wind, it brings me whispers from far. My whole dream. 音が進化した。人はどうですか？新世代ウォークマン誕生。It's a Sony.
Wow. That's a beautiful advertisement.
Yeah, I think simply put, this is the most beautiful ad of all time. It's just a monkey vibing.
Do you know what kind of monkey that is?
Macaque.
Wow. A very stoic macaque holding a Sony Walkman, listening to some beautiful music.
And looking out over the Japanese countryside. I guess a lake, really.
Someone commented on this ad on YouTube, already making allusions to Returning to Monkey back in 1980.
I just love for this one, the it's a Japanese commercial. What the gent here says, the progress in sound continues, but what about mankind?
Is it insinuating that mankind regresses to monkey?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure. Because, like, yeah, it's, you know, the Walkman is the next evolution in sound, but the macaque is still here listening to the Sony Walkman.
Mm-hmm.
There's also an American version of this ad. It's literally the same ad with a different song and a different voiceover.
Well, what they don't show you is that it scrolls down and the monkey has a gun, and this is actually Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. Unfortunate Jake's not here for that one.
Yeah, Jake would like this one.
Can I share with you, because the truest reason that I adore this ad is you can just really vibe with it and imagine the monkey is listening to just about anything. And
oh no.
I'll just drop it in the
what
chat.
Song is about to play?
Nothing crazy. I just think that this is the best emotional version.
He just sent me a video called Monkey with Guts theme.
For any of the true fans out there, you'll get that one. It's just so beautiful.
Wow.
He's reflecting. Mm-hmm.
And he opens his eyes.
Yeah. It just continues like this.
Wow.
It's yeah.
Wow.
It's incredible.
This is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what about mankind?
I obviously Sony still exists. Did this ad inspire people to buy Walkmans? I have no idea. I just the fact that someone conceived of Stoic Monkey listens to Walkman is amazing, simply amazing. And I hope somewhere in the Sony offices, because it's not a real macaque, I assume. Like
it sure doesn't look like it.
The like monkey statue, I don't know.
I think it's a puppet.
Monkey puppet. I hope it's like in some executive's office at Sony, and it just hangs out in like a glass case.
I'm about to Google if you can buy the real Sony macaque.
Oh wait, it was a real monkey?
There is no way that was a real monkey.
Walkman monkey Koromatsu passed away at 29.
There's no way that is a real monkey.
There were multiple meditating monkey commercials. One of the fellows who helped put it on the map has sadly passed away. Koromatsu, the meditating monkey who starred in a Sony spot that eventually won Best Commercial in the late 80s, died this past Sunday after living for 29 years. The monkey was famous for his various performances around Japan and happily retired in 1990.
I can't imagine that's a real monkey. It looks so much like a puppet. If that's a real monkey, that changes my whole perspective on this.
Koromatsu, he was real and he was alive.
And he listened to a Sony Walkman.
Yeah. That is incredible.
So where does this fall for you?
He died in 2007. I think learning that Koromatsu was out there acting his heart out, meditating, and he sadly passed away in remembrance. I think this has got to be a high A, low S for me.
I was going to say a high A tier.
Okay. I'll meet you at high A. God, Koromatsu, an incredible performance from him.
Oh no, my caps lock was on. Oh no.
I wonder what else he did.
This is no longer the monkey ad. This is the Koromatsu ad. We stand.
Yeah. Gotta respect him.
Okay.
That's so sad.
The last ad that we have tonight, that is sad, and I don't want to end on a bummer. So the last ad is a Frosted Flakes commercial called Catch with Dad.
Oh boy. This is a good dad commercial.
Yeah, good dad. All right. Okay.
Here you go, yeah, and step. Okay, good job. Try it like this. Oh, like this, like that. Way to keep your eye on the ball. That's awesome.
Wait.
Great job. Okay, now let's get ready for the ball. Here it comes. There you go. Good catch. Perfect. Beautiful. Nice job, pal.
This is so long.
All right, now for the best part. Got the ball?
It's a minute long.
What I got.
Is Tony just going to come inside?
Give this a little pour. Let's see your pour. Let's get those in the bowl. These are way too good to waste, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's coaching his son how to pour a bowl of cereal.
Let's go for a double.
Why the voyeuristic camera angles?
Peeking through the doorway.
Share what you love.
Yeah.
With who you love. Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Tony's there.
Good catch, Dad.
Okay.
So the reason I love this commercial is specifically the line, "Good catch. Perfect." That line has stood out to me for such a long time. But I love, like, the kid and the dad are throwing the ball and you don't see like where they're throwing and it's like coming back. And then it just pans and you see Tony the Tiger there, like hitting it with a baseball bat. I actually don't remember the minute-long version of the ad. I remember the 30-second long version, but this is what I could find. But yeah, the scene when they're in the house, it's pretty terrifying.
It's staged in such a way where it's like someone's hiding in their home recording, like waiting for Tony to make his entrance, because they like catch it like peeking around a door frame as Tony opens the door, and it literally looks like it's going to turn into a snuff film.
It's like some creepy internet fan who's obsessed with Tony the Tiger and wants to make Tony the Tiger porn is hiding in this house because they know he'll make an appearance.
The only thing that could have made that more terrifying is if Tony still had the bat. Because last time we saw him, the dad and the kid were super far ahead, much closer to the house, and Tony's like turning to walk that way, and he's carrying the bat in his hand. And I'm like,
there is for sure a version of this ad that they made where Tony still has the bat as he walks into the home, and they were like,
"That's no. Too intimidating,
too much. This big burly tiger with a baseball bat sneaking up on a dad and his kid." Ooh.
Obviously, Frosted Flakes still exists, still in business. Did this ad make you want to buy Frosted Flakes?
So I have never eaten Frosted Flakes, but I've considered it several times. It's usually when I'm in a hotel at a breakfast and they got the little boxes of cereal and I see Frosted Flakes, but then I also see Honey Nut Cheerios, and I was always a Honey Nut Cheerios kid.
Yeah.
So
it never won you over. I want to address something really quickly.
Yeah.
Because I went to scroll down to look at the comments. There's a single comment on this video.
Oh my God.
And this comment is from 3 months ago. This video was posted in 2013. And
oh my God.
Only comment in the last 3 months. What if you don't have a dad?
Wow.
Only has 4,000 views. It only has
4 likes, 4,000 views, 4 likes, 2 dislikes.
2 dislikes.
This one clearly didn't have a lot of traction on the internet, but I feel like it left such an impression on me. But I did have a dad, so maybe.
Yeah, it could be very different if you don't.
Yeah.
Leaves you with something to chew on.
Does this kid... Wow, wait. I'm rewatching the part where they're walking towards their house and you see Tony the Tiger walk into the frame and like rest the bat on his shoulder. And he's like, this is my next target. It's like, what is happening?
I've lured them in with a sense of safety.
Do they only show the dad? This whole is it possible Tony the Tiger is this kid's other dad?
That is what I thought was going to happen. I've never seen this ad before. what I thought was going to happen, because they're kind of like fumbling around at the beginning, like missing the catches. I thought Tony the Tiger was going to interject himself and be like, that's not how you do it. And like, you know, give him like take over the role of father. I do think it's possible Tony's the second dad.
Yeah. I mean, he's been there the whole time. He's always there. They don't look startled when he walks into their house. The reason he doesn't walk in with them is because he's putting the bat away. This is Tony's house.
It could be.
I think so.
All I know is Tony the Tiger did not like the furries coming after him.
He didn't, which is a shame.
Maybe it's because he's a married man.
Yeah. He's got a family.
And he's just like, please, you're prying too deep into my personal life. Like,
Like this ad went all the way into his house.
Yeah, the voyeuristic cameraman from the Kellogg Company broke in and was recording to get a TV spot, and he thought they were.
Yeah, this wasn't planned to be an ad. This actually was just this guy playing with his kid and his husband Tony the Tiger, and a man just went in and filmed them and sold it to Kellogg, being like, "Hey, if you don't turn this into a commercial, I'm going to release it as a snuff film."
That's why it only has 4,000 views and you only remember the 30-second version, because the minute long, it is only found on To Hang At. It's YouTube channel. This is the full version that he broke in and recorded.
Wow.
That's scary. And honestly,
this is pretty scary.
Where would I put this one?
But it's scary that a man or that someone went into Tony the Tiger's house and filmed him and his family.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also beautiful that you get these natural moments of this these intimate dads coaching their son. It's a good catch, perfect. Wow, yeah. Where do you put this one?
I think this one sits at a solid B tier.
Okay, I think I agree with that. We see the intimacy, but there's also the discomfort from the voyeurism.
Well, that brings us to the end of our tier list. Do we want to run through, double check our positions here, make sure we're happy with where everything's placed?
Yeah, let's do it. So right off the bat, I think I'm ready to make a change. We've got in S tier, we've got nice graphics, the Zelda NES commercial, and we've got Bear Fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm ready to move nice graphics up to God tier.
Ooh.
We have one tier above S tier, and I think nice graphics deserves to be up there. It is a wonderful little rap commercial.
Okay, I agree with that. I'll put that in God tier, or maybe an S plus tier, whatever you want to call it.
Sure. So top tier, we've got nice graphics.
Mm-hmm.
S tier, which is the second best tier, we've got the Bear Fight.
Mm-hmm.
I like where that one is. I think it fits.
Yeah, I agree with that.
In our A tier, we've got Sony's Korematsu commercial, macaque listening to a Sony Walkman. Following that, we've got My Brand, the 1-800 Contacts commercial. I feel good about those in A tier.
I like that. I agree. B tier.
In our B tier, we've got Good Catch, Perfect. The voyeuristic look into Tony the Tiger's life. In our C tier, we've got Bear Fight 2, and then the I Learned It From You drug PSA. I feel good. I feel like we did good work today, Matt.
I agree. I like this. This is your definitive these 6 ads plus a bonus ad tier list.
Yeah, exactly. If you are ever trying to compare these 6 ads plus one extra one, that is also a specific ad, this is the definitive comparison of them.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
I agree. Cool.
You know what? We're so helpful, Matt. What a productive episode
we did a
we've had.
Service today, and you should appreciate us for it.
If you want to listen to other services that we do, we also compare movies most of the time,
and we release episodes every week. So catch us on all of your favorite podcast platforms. If you're a returning listener, hey, how's it going?
Okay. Hey.
Interact with us on social media at Tough Guy Pod. We're on all your big ones: Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd.
Yeah, we gotta keep moving. But stay in touch with us. You can also email us if you, communicate that way. But be excited for next week because we actually will be starting our team up bracket.
And if you want to know what's in that, sorry, you're going to have to go listen to our big bracket finale. Just kidding. We'll tell you.
And you can't listen to the big bracket finale without listening to the whole big bracket. And the big bracket makes references to past brackets. So really, you should just go listen to every episode.
Binge our entire show, including the bonus episodes, especially the Goosebumps one, because I'm trying to make
Goosebumps one was actually good.
I'm trying to make a pitch to my co-host.
Nice. But should we tell people what's in our team bracket?
Yeah,
Probably should.
We'll tell you after you just stopped listening and went and listened to the entire big bracket. You got played, idiot.
Now that you've listened to all of our episodes again, next episode we've got Ghost Bumps versus the Fellowship of the Ring.
Ghost Bumps?
Isn't that what I said? Ghost Bumps?
Yeah, that is verbatim what you said.
Well, I meant Ghost Busters. Yeah, we got Ghost Bumps versus Fellowship of the Ring. And then we've got Fast 5 versus the A-Team 2010 version.
It's a pretty fun one. I had a good time watching these movies, so look forward to it.
Okay.
Bye. Oh, review us.
Bye. Oh yeah, review us on iTunes. That helps a lot. Spotify as well, or Audible.
Yeah,
do reviews. Yeah, we appreciate it.
Get out of here. Set yourself free upon the world and go watch Kuromatsu's entire acting career.
Go memorize the NES Legend of Zelda rap from this initial video and start playing it and singing along in random places. Do a choreographed hip hop dance. This is your call to action. And go forth.
All right. Cool.